This episode and our luscious, full, gorgeous hair is brought to you by Bondi Boost. You can find our favorite HG shampoo and conditioner along with some of our favorite heat tools online at bondiboost.com or at Sephora and Ulta Beauty.
That was crazy.
All of your outfits are.
It's because you see other people doing it and you're like, wow, like that could be us. Or like,
Yeah.
you know, and you guys are always like role models for us.
What's the longest you've gone without talking to each other if you like had a tiff?
We've lived together our whole entire life. That is a
Like the
very
tag's still
defined
on.
rule. You cannot
We
wear
always break it. Like
something.
something just with that white dress. Was
I haven't even been able to finish a sentence.
This ought to be good.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Danielle.
And Brooke, and we are joined with the internet's favorite twins. Seriously. We're here with Brigette and Danielle Pheloung. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
This is so fun. There's
The
four of us.
unison.
I feel like this is just so long time coming that it
Yeah.
hurts.
This
No.
was a goal of ours.
Oh,
we
yeah.
actually always used to be like, when are they going to invite us on?
No, it's about
and
time.
actually, I invited myself, so.
That's
Oh
true.
yeah, it wasn't
Oh, I
there.
feel like, yeah, you pitched the idea. I was like, wait, actually, let's do it.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
did think of the idea.
We've always had
we were
you
like,
guys.
let's have them
Sure.
both on because it's like 2 and 2. And
Yeah.
We're basically twins. So.
The
Yeah,
last time I
that's-
saw Brooke.
I'm flattered. No, it's been a long
Fraternal.
time coming.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys are
so fraternal.
Fraternal,
fraternal.
we're
twins.
fraternal.
Yeah,
We're
you
Irish
guys.
twins. It's like a year and a half apart or whatever.
Really? Oh my god, I forgot. You guys aren't the same age.
No.
Yeah, no, I know. You think because we're the same age, and Danielle's a
Yeah.
little younger.
Great.
Yeah.
But you don't
I-
really feel it in adulthood. I feel like.
Yeah,
Maybe
no,
a
I'm
year
like,
and a half
we're the
difference.
same age. Like, it's
Yeah.
so crazy because, like, we went to school together, but, like, we were
Yeah.
2
In
grades
college, I
apart.
felt the years difference.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
this
you
is
were a
senior.
grade older?
Two.
Oh.
Yeah,
She was
like
the big
one of
bad junior when I was
Yeah.
freshman.
Wow.
All right, get
Fresh
ready.
meat. Like, it was really intimidating. And, like, all of her
really
friends
funny.
were, like, the exact on the sorority.
Yeah,
Like, it was
yeah.
just,
So did you guys meet through YouTube? Like, were you
Yeah.
like, oh, we're both YouTubers, let's hang out?
Wait, I'm surprised you don't know this story.
Wait, we met way. Yeah, because I wanted to get into how we all met, but Danielle and I have known each
that's
other
what I
since
was
we were,
going to
like,
say. We
for
need
like
to
12
do how
plus
we all
years.
know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like I started watching them when you started watching them, like, later on. So I think
I don't
you
even
were, like,
remember. I feel like I've been watching you guys forever. And then I'll never forget when I think it was Danielle who followed me first on TikTok.
Did I really?
But then I met Brooke first.
Yeah, you guys hung out.
Yeah, we did hang out.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you guys got dinner, and I literally took a Snapchat of, like, Bridget in a group chat with you, and I was like, guys, Bridget's in a group chat with you.
No, like I mean, we're
were
still
such
fans, but like
That's so
huge
funny.
fangirls. Obviously
Yeah.
still are because we love you guys, but now
Yeah.
you're like friends, so it feels different.
Yeah.
But yeah, we loved you guys. Literally.
Didn't you go with Lauren? Wasn't it like you?
Yeah.
Yeah, the three of
Was that the
us.
first time that we hung out? And then we hung out like another time. We
Yeah,
like,
we
took
went to
pics
12
and, like,
chairs, and I remember you. It was just me and you at first. I was
yes.
like, "This is so weird." Like, I feel like I was like
we were
having.
meeting someone.
She
I was
called
like-
me on the whole walk home, and I was like, tell me everything.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
I
What is she
love
like?
it. And I'm trying to think of the first time I met you, Danielle.
I think we all
It was
met
at the white party.
Yeah.
Not the white party.
The white party. That was a
Not to be
crazy party.
confused.
The VIP
Not to be
list.
confused, VIP list. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we were like, oh, let's go to this party, and we show up, and they were like, shots, like pouring
Yeah.
alcohol down our
Yeah.
throats. It was actually
I got
so
drunk
fun.
that night.
Me
Like,
too.
That
yeah.
was my first influencer event in the city.
It was mine too.
Me too?
Yeah.
Because it was post-COVID.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
like all these new influencers and like everyone meeting up. And
You're so
I had
right.
like 5 followers, and I was like, hey, you guys, I'm Bridget's sister.
hi, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, I'm curious if people who are not watching will be able to tell the difference of who's speaking.
Wait, why don't you
Because
say?
we've never been in a podcast before.
Wait, that's so
True, if
weird.
they're
Okay,
not
hi
watching.
You have
guys.
different
I'm
hair today
Bridget.
too, so it's kind of.
But if they're not
Yeah.
watching,
yeah, if you're not
listening,
watching, no, say it. So that was Bridget, and
And
then
I'm Danielle. I wonder if there's a difference. What do
Because
you
I
guys
don't
think?
even know.
Say I'm gonna go eat a hamburger.
I'm gonna go eat a hamburger.
I'm going to go eat a hamburger.
I kind of hear.
And now I wanna-
I
don't know
think
if
your voice is like the slightest higher pitch, like the slightest bit.
Maybe. I feel like it depends on the day.
Yeah.
I swear, when I'm more stressed, my voice is higher.
Yes.
Which is really weird. Do you guys feel that way?
Or if you like haven't eaten yet
Yeah.
for the day, my mom will be
I-
like, "Did you work out? Did you not eat yet? Your voice sounds tired." And I'm like, oh.
Really,
Your mom's
Wow.
iconic.
Yeah, she's crazy.
So are your guys' moms.
No, we all have.
We all have
iconic
some pretty
moms.
iconic
Yeah, we
I
do.
know, We need
Yeah.
to get them together for a meet and greet.
Yeah.
one of
Yeah,
these
yeah.
days. I feel like they would love a ladies' lunch.
Oh my god,
my God,
right?
yeah.
Laura, right? That's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
mom's Laura. Laura,
Peaceful
Adina,
Michelle,
Yeah.
Adina, ex
Yes.
Laura.
Oh my gosh. Going back to how we met, we have a
Yeah.
whole saga then because you slid into my DMs. I feel like we were just chatting in general and I was talking about how I was struggling with fashion and you made me this
Yes.
doc, a master doc. And it was seriously so like
So
just out of the
nice.
blue and so helpful and so
Yeah.
sweet. I was like, oh my God, she's so sweet. And then like, then you blew up. I was like, oh, hell, the girl that made me that doc? Like,
The girl that gave me that dog.
Like, y'all, she made me
No,
a dog.
wait, that was crazy.
Were you
should
doing that for
explain
other
this,
people?
Brooke.
Okay.
Honestly, those pieces stay like cool.
Yeah.
yeah, no,
Thank
you have
you.
That
you guys
Lamar
have amazing
leather
taste.
jacket?
Both of you have
Yeah, the
I
little
have
mark.
fantastic taste. So I definitely, I would trust you to tell me like what to invest in and like
Yeah.
pieces.
Wait,
stuff,
okay, I have
season
to
over
say
season.
something too.
Okay.
Before, I don't know if you guys know this, probably not. Before I did that whole thing with you,
Yeah.
I emailed you guys pitching myself to be on Gals on the Go. I had 1,000 followers, and I said, I work at Bergdorf Goodman, and I have a story to share. And it was how I got here.
What email did you?
I don't know. I
send
think
to?
it might have been like I think it might have been like my first work email, which I don't use anymore. So I was trying to find it before I came
Oh, you
here. and
emailed it from your work email.
but I couldn't find it. So I'm like, it must be.
It probably
the
went to our
BG
podcast
email.
email that is not really looked at often.
Yeah.
Wait, we should. If
But
we could find
how
it from
funny
the
is
newsletter.
that? And
That's
now we're
so
here.
funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, you really manifested that for yourself.
Manifested.
Bridget was so ambitious early on. Like she did the absolute most.
No, and that's why
it
you're
worked. It
who
paid
you are
off.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Speaking of which, do you guys like say that you're obviously you're very similar, but like in career ways and stuff? You guys have like different careers. I guess like more finance, more like
Yeah, fashion.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you worked at Bergdorf's, right? That's where you
Bergdorf,
worked.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like I said that so quickly, but would you say that like you have similar ambition and things like that, or do you feel like as you've gotten older, it's gotten more similar? I don't know how to.
No, that's actually a really good question. I'm curious to see how you would respond to that.
Well, I would say it comes down to like drive, and I feel like we both were raised to be very like driven and hardworking, and I feel like regardless of the field, that stays true to both of us.
Yeah.
But I also feel like finance kind of fell into your lap in terms of how you took that to like your career.
Yeah.
Whereas I was like, oh, I want to do fashion. You were like, no, I'm going to do finance. But I don't know, like
Like when I was
I love this.
when I was a senior in college.
Yeah.
I was literally applying to like finance internships. Oh no, finance
Wow.
jobs and fashion jobs
Oh,
because
both.
I did half finance, half fashion, 2 intern summers in a row. So I still had no idea what I wanted to
Yeah.
do. Like I would do like Tuesday, Wednesday fashion, like whatever. Monday,
You're
Friday.
kidding.
Wow,
Yeah,
get you a
'cause I
girl
was
that
like-
does both. That's
But like
sick. I love that.
I didn't
wait,
know
what
that.
fashion internship?
coterie.
And then what were you doing
And
for
then I
finance?
was working at White Oak.
At the same time?
Yes, 2 summers in a row I did both.
That's baller
That's
energy,
sick.
Danielle.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
like I feel like that just brings it back to your question, like, do you think we're very different in our careers? I feel like no. It just sort of like, it just fell into my lap that I ended up choosing finance. I don't know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I was like, finance. No, thank you. I'm doing fashion.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all the same stuff. You just gotta work hard and like.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the same. But.
I don't know a lot of math, but no, I do know what you
know
mean.
what I
Like
mean.
it's all about being driven and like being
Yeah,
passionate.
totally.
And it can take
Yeah.
you different ways, but also you both have that same amount of passion and drive. It's definitely apparent.
Energy. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
these are the two most.
You guys.
are like literally. When I think of like people who have natural energy, I'm like these two have like they show up like to
The
Oh my
workouts.
gosh, it's so impressive.
Sweet guys have the chills. That's
No,
It's
seriously.
so
I feel like
impressive,
it's so
guys.
like evident. Have you always been like just like go getters? I don't know
Yeah.
if it's like go getters, but like in every way, I feel like you guys wake up early to work out, like, and then you like work so hard with work stuff, and like you're social. Like, how is it just because you
Yeah.
have always been this way, or do you feel like
so
that over
nice.
time?
But
is-
yes, I feel like
Yeah.
we've always had like so much energy.
Yeah, like Danielle gets
love
all the
that.
credit for waking up at 5 a.m. every morning, but tell them about pre-COVID when we were both in the office.
When we were both at our first jobs, I was at Morgan Stanley, Bridget at BG. We would wake up every morning at 5:30, and we would go to the
Together?
gym at View 34 downstairs, and then we would work out, shower, get ready, and walk to work, which was
and
in
it
Times
was
Square.
40 blocks.
So we've always been like super driven, super active, so motivated. And if one of us didn't wake up, I'd be like, get up. Like we have 2
And we were
more
like
days to do.
22 years old. We are like,
Yeah.
yep, this is what you do.
I have a question. Is it like were there ever mornings where one of you didn't want to get up and you're like, well, fuck, my twin is literally getting up. I can't have
yeah.
her like looking better
Oh,
than me.
100%.
Like, do you guys ever feel that way?
No, that is.
I think
feel
about
like-
this all the time.
We do this every day. I'm like, what'd you eat for dinner tonight? Because like I think I might have had a couple more calories than you.
Oh my
And then if I was like, no, I just, not even with food, but if let's just give food as an example. If I was
Yeah.
like, no, I was really good last night. Like,
Yeah.
I was super healthy.
Yeah, I ate good protein.
Ate good
Yeah.
protein, like didn't have too much dessert. She'd be like,
Yeah.
damn it. Like her,
Yeah.
she was like, that
Wow.
just like, now we're not aligned.
Yeah, like we always are like competitive with each other, but in a very healthy way.
Totally.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's healthy
Yeah.
competition and it's so motivating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, obviously, Bridget, when you quit BG and you're doing this full time, were you just like, I don't need to be getting up at 5:30, or like, did you still do it a little bit?
I mean, no, because I literally did not need to get up at 5:30, so
Yeah.
why would I? But
No,
I
I
would
wouldn't either.
still start my day and still have like pretty much every day since with a workout. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have to get up every morning and work out before I start my day. That's just like the way I've stayed in a routine through having a job that kind of lacks routine in a way.
Yeah.
You know, the routine is
Gets your
dependent
day
on
started.
you. So I feel like that's one thing where I'm like every day.
And that's how both our parents are too. Like both our
Oh.
parents work out every day. My mom, like,
Okay, it's in the family.
if she doesn't work out, she's the same way. Like, did you guys work out today? Like, she's like,
That's iconic.
it's just like how we were raised as well, I think.
That definitely works out. So how do you keep your, like, how often are you guys washing your hair? Because that's
I was
happening
just
so
about to ask
often.
this
Yeah.
too. I
So
know.
funny.
Yeah. What
we
is
get
the
that
hair
question a
wash routine?
lot.
Yeah.
Do you use a lot of dry shampoo? And you guys,
Yeah.
they're both known for like having like the most fantastic hair.
Oh
If
my
you guys
God,
aren't watching on
stop.
video, like this
Girlies.
is no, truly
No,
like
it's looking
the
fab.
epitome. Long luscious, but still like
And
oh my gosh, it's
blonde.
just
Are you
gro-
guys
Yeah.
actually
Well-
red, like strawberry blonde?
Wait,
Yeah.
we both haven't got our hair done since April. So, like, you can
What?
see the
Yeah.
roots.
Did
It's
you get
sort
like
of
root
a-
smudges though? Because it looks very
No,
natural.
this is just how it grows out.
Like,
But it needs
so
to be
it's-
done. I mean, I think I'm going to go tomorrow.
So that's
but-
why your hair is not super damaged though, because it grows pretty light. Like
right.
it's
Like,
not-
our natural
Yeah.
root is like dark strawberry blonde, I would say.
that works
Yeah.
out for the
Yeah.
blonde.
Do you guys are you on the same like hair dye schedule?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love
Like, shit, you're getting your roots done. I
Yes.
My roots done. No, because
Yeah.
you know how it is. Danielle's a
Yes.
blonde. It changes your entire
Yeah,
life.
for
When
sure. Yeah.
Your roots done. Sorry, Brooke, you can't really relate.
No,
but, like,
no. I tried blonde
You
once
get,
and it
like,
was
a
just
glaze.
sick and twisted.
It's
Disgusting for me personally, but
No, it'd be cute. But
Ew.
for washing our hair, like, I would say like 3 to 4 times a week. We're really not that. We wash it often.
So that's actually more than I thought you would say.
And use dry shampoo and stuff in between, or what?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Dry
Do
Or
you,
we just like do a slick back with like.
Yeah.
We do a lot of slick backs, honestly, with hair
Yeah.
masks.
We do hair masks.
do you sweat a lot in a workout?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you think you sweat a lot, times it by 10. That's how much you
Really?
sweat.
Yeah, we're very
No, I sweat I come out if I'm wearing like any color besides black workout set, like it's like okay.
Yeah.
You see like, every place. Where it's like
Yeah.
I peed myself. I mean, not to be too graphic.
No, yes.
getting in there. I mean,
Yeah, I don't get why people are like embarrassed about that. Like I
It's
feel like so
literally
many
No.
girls
iconic.
are like, I need like a sweat-proof workout outfit. I'm like, why? Like I'm
Yeah.
like
Who
proud of my
cares?
sweat. I'm
Yeah.
like I sweat out everything from the day before. Like I
It
feel
feels
good.
so good to
Yeah.
get that. Oh, that good
Yeah.
sweat.
what
yeah,
is
yeah.
the
sweat.
current workout that you guys are like obsessing over
Oh.
right now? I
Like, you guys
have,
try a
like,
lot. You
do
try
a
a lot.
lot.
I try
yeah.
so many.
I would say since it's nice out, we've been running a lot. We'll do like
We ran
6
7 miles
miles
this morning.
Together?
Yeah, we'll
What do
talk
you
the whole
like-
time.
You talk the whole
the
time.
whole time. And it's so nice because we'll just like catch up. Like literally, she came home this morning because whatever.
Yeah.
And she came home this morning, and I was like, "Oh, let's talk. We have to talk about X, Y, Z." She's like, "Okay, don't even start until we get on the run, and then we'll just like regroup
It's
on
like
the
your own
run."
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
So are
That-
we? So we're running. and
We're running.
talking.
Yeah.
But we also love this new workout class called Fuse House.
That's what I thought you guys were
Yeah.
going to say.
Amazing. It's like core power, but better because it's cleaner and
It's like hot Pilates kind of. What is it?
Yeah,
Cleaner.
it really targets your
Okay.
muscles. So like
With weights.
you use weights, use ball bangles.
Cool.
And the instructors are like so thorough.
Yeah.
And so they make you like hold the position for like really long, so you're really getting like your muscles working.
yeah.
But we just love a heated workout. Like we love Tracy Anderson.
We love Tracy Anderson. I would have to
guys
say,
do.
go on record saying Tracy Anderson is my favorite workout.
I will second that.
Yeah.
Really?
I really want to try it. I'm kind of scared.
People are so
but-
intimidated,
you'll be fine.
but it's not that bad. Like,
Yeah.
I will say it is intimidating for your first class, but that's because you don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
Because you go in there and they just start dancing and they're not
They don't
walking you
talk,
through it. They
right?
don't talk. But
Yeah.
once you get the hang of it, and once you realize what the flow of the class is, not intimidating anymore.
Yeah.
I wish they did, which is so against her method, but I wish they did a non-heated room because I love all the movements. But I am
You don't
like,
like heated.
I just like feel like I'd pass out.
That's
Is
fair.
it super heated or is
Yeah,
it?
no,
like-
it's-
oh,
It's like, isn't
hot.
there like steam and stuff? Like
No steam, but
okay, like I don't know, it just looks steam.
you're basically
Smoke
working out in a
coming
sauna. Yeah,
Okay, well, this is
smoke
what I
shoots
have to say.
out.
If you're intimidated to do like a heated workout class because of like fainting and stuff, bring a power bar and electrolytes with you. So then it's like security. Like if
Yeah.
you start to
True,
feel
bring my
lightheaded, like I
element.
just take a bite because I've seen girls do that. Like they'll like
Yeah.
literally have a power bar next to them.
That's smart.
If you actually want to try.
I really want to.
Do you do different workout? Do you intentionally, like when you're like looking at your week, are you like, okay, this day I'll run, this day I'll do Tracy Anderson? Like, do you like
That's
to
a
do
good
a healthy mix
question.
of all, or it's kind
Yeah.
of just like whatever you're liking?
Yeah. Like
You like to have
Healthy
the
mix.
mix.
if we run too much, we're like, oh, we need to like
Go
do
to
our
aloe.
arms. Like we need. Oh yeah, we
I
like
see.
aloe. We switch it up.
So you definitely try and balance it out.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
try to do like 2 runs a week tops because then it's like. it
Wait,
hurts
what
your
about you
knees.
guys? Like.
Oh, I'm like so the opposite. I find one workout and I stick to it for like 3 to 5 years.
Wait, yeah, you were in your
Yeah.
soul cycle era for a long
No,
time.
and I still am kind of, but like not as heavy as I was like fixated, you know. And I still go
Yeah.
like, but I go like once a week now. Like I need to get back to the rhythm of it.
And Danielle, you like
yeah.
your trainer and you like Pilates?
Honestly, now I just do
Question mark?
Pilates.
Yeah.
And I
What
love
what
walking.
kind? Reformer.
Reformer. I love Reformer. And then I do love Bala Bengal Bar at Equinox. I actually went this morning.
Oh, we should try that.
Yeah, I've never
I
done it.
really like it. Me and Kit are always in the same. We ran
Oh,
into
yeah.
this
This
morning.
morning,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
a
the class
great-
that Kid always takes. Okay.
Yes. And the instructor this morning, she's a Rockette. So she's like, in a couple weeks, I'll be out for the season for Rockette. I'm like, was I just working out with a Rockette? Like,
Wait, that's iconic.
so cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, so that's my favorite at the moment. But like, I'm in a rut. I'm not feeling motivated at all.
Well, you
But
should come to
just-
Fuse
just
House
give
with
some
us.
ideas, yeah.
No, I just got a
Yeah.
DM from one of the girlies.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They're doing
take
an
them
event,
up on
so
it.
maybe it was.
Maybe it was about that.
But if you're in a rut, I suggest trying something new.
Yeah, I really need to.
So like, do we need to work out or?
I really want to. Do you guys do Pilates? Like not.
Not
You
as
do
much.
sometimes, Danielle, right? At
I
Equinox?
do love like a private Pilates session where they'll not to be like annoying about it, but
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
I need them to
You,
tell
yeah.
me what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing
I
right.
know.
Because otherwise, I feel like it's just like not a workout.
It's not
Yeah.
worth it if like you're doing it wrong. It's
yeah,
pointless.
Yeah.
I know.
I just put my hair in a like slick back ponytail, and I was admiring how long and how thick it is getting. And I have been consistently using the Bondi Boost HG shampoo and HG conditioner. Guys, I love this stuff. It feels so good on the scalp. It's like cooling and soothing, and it just feels like it's really going to work because it has rosemary oil, it has peppermint oil, it has nettle leaf, it has all of the good stuff, truly Aussie natural extracts, but it is also sulfate and silicone free. I love the pump on the bottle. I have it just like right on my shower shelf. They are really cost effective. I feel like high quality shampoos and conditioners and like hair care in general can be really expensive, but Bondi Boost, it's $24 each, or you could bundle it together for $43. I feel like my hair, like I said, I've been using it for a while now, probably since the beginning of this year, if not the end of last year. The transformation is real, let me tell you. I feel like I see so much new growth on like my hairline, and I just feel like my hair is like super strong and resilient right now. I mean, my hairdresser has even told me, Mads, she's like, Brooke, your hair is looking amazing. So don't want to brag, but I feel like it's those tiny things that I'm doing every time, I wash my hair, which is using my Bondi Boost. So we love Bondi Boost here at Gals on the Go. If you haven't gotten the gist already, and if you haven't picked up Bondi Boost and you've been like, oh, okay, I've heard Brooke and Danielle talk about it, or maybe seen it online. I feel like every influencer is talking about Bondi Boost. This is your sign. So you can use code GALS20 for 20% off your order on bondiboost.com, or stop in your local Ulta Beauty to pick up.
The amazing thing about you guys is you will be out at night. Like, do you guys go out?
I
have
feel like
this
people
question.
always ask us that. They're
Because
like,
it looks
you
like
guys
you're
don't
from,
like
like,
drink and go out. I'm
No
like,
fucking way. 'Cause then the next morning you're at Rigger Hill Market on your
Yes, with the
run.
tomato
Trust
water.
me.
With tomato water.
Toasted.
And I just need to know, like, are we just having like a
Everyone
drink?
says this, that we're like, oh, you guys are definitely sober. And I'm like, no. We
Oh, no, I know you guys
love
drink.
to have-
Oh,
yeah.
for sure.
We
But
love to
timing
have
wise,
fun.
I feel like you guys have like an early bedtime.
Yes.
that's like not true. We don't have an early bedtime.
I do. I like to be in bed by 9, and I like
On
to
the
be-
weekends?
I'm
No,
talking
during the
weekdays.
week. Sorry, the week.
Okay,
Then we
okay,
get to
okay, sorry,
weekends.
okay.
Yeah, then
We'll
we'll
get
get
to
the weekend.
I like to be in bed by like 9 to 10. What about you?
Yeah, well, on the weekdays, probably 10.
Like,
That's
actually,
relatively
yeah,
early.
that is
That
so
is,
early.
But we,
yeah.
like I said, we take our
But
routine.
what about you guys? Like, are you up late?
I'm in bed by 11, earliest. Like,
Yeah.
So can I ask, like, what are you doing after dinner to getting in bed? Because like
At 11,
I just
yeah.
feel like I'm like, all right, I'm bored. It's time for bed.
totally. I
On my computer, like,
Yeah,
or,
I'm
like
a-
watching TV, or I read, and then like, which is like fine.
Yeah, I feel like
to
you,
stay
it's
up late
reading a
reading.
lot.
but
Oh, yeah, Brooke.
But then I'm like, I
Big
need to finish,
bookworm.
and I might as well finish at this point, and then it's like I blink and it's 1 a.m. I'm like, now my whole
Yeah.
next day's ruined.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what about you?
I'm
just
like-
doing random stuff.
I don't like to do things that like during the day that could be done at night, like so I'm not wasting daylight. So like if I film something during the day, like I'm gonna edit it at night, or I'm cleaning. A lot of times I'm cleaning, so I'm obsessed with everything having its place. So I'm usually
Yeah.
cleaning or like reorganizing something or something usually productive, and then maybe I'll sit down to wind down and watch TV for like 30 minutes and then go to bed.
Okay.
But,
Okay, that's
like-
really
So
interesting.
we try to like separate work hours during the day.
Yeah, I
No,
was
and
gonna
that's
say
really
like
good to do.
that's an interesting conversation to get into a little bit
Yeah.
because not to like take over the podcast.
No,
here.
it's actually
No.
your. That's
Yeah.
why you're here. So please,
People just want to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's so interesting that you said you will record. You will record and then film later in the day.
I'll film in the day, edit at
edit
night,
later in the
yeah.
day because I The second I'm done filming, I need to edit it. I need to do the voiceover. I need to submit it.
And send
Like,
it out,
and it's
yeah.
so weird
That's
because,
amazing though.
but it's not. I don't think it's amazing because like at the end of the day, you get it done, whatever. But I think it's so
Everyone's got
weird
their
how
own-
everyone's so different.
Yeah.
That's so interesting. Because you guys have such good lighting in those windows, are there certain times of day that you're like, I have to film?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the other thing.
I had a
is
feeling.
that doesn't stay there.
And isn't it only one of your bedrooms that has the good
Bridget
light?
always films everything in my room.
my room
I've
has good lighting
noticed this.
too.
All the coffee spills, the burrito eating, it's on my bedroom.
Really?
Burrito eating.
And today I actually cleaned my floor and I saw some sort of substance. I'm like, this is
You're
definitely
like,
from
this
one of
is one
Bridget's
of her
filming.
coffee videos.
Will you call her in and be like, you have to clean yourself?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
like, you're a nice
Brooke,
sister.
I do all I'm like, Bridget, get in my room before I literally freak out and start like, you need to clean this up. She won't do it. I ask her
That's so
again, she
funny.
still won't do it, and then I end up doing it myself every time.
Whatever.
That
But,
is so
but I feel like
funny.
you guys like have like a tiff and then you like get over it and you're like, okay, like besties, let's go for a
Yeah.
run. Like,
Yeah.
which I think is so
Yeah.
impressive.
No, that's the really
Seriously.
baller part.
Have you guys
Yeah.
ever had, I don't know if this is too much here, but like, have you ever had like a big fight or like anything that were like, you guys are all just, most of the time, like since childhood, have you been this close? Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so
we've
sweet.
always
I could
been
cry.
so
Oh my God,
close,
that's so
yeah.
nice.
We've lived together a whole entire life.
Yeah.
What's the longest you've gone like, without talking to each other if you like had a tiff? Like an hour?
I feel like one, I can think of like stupid things in like high school and college. that,
Yeah.
like, felt so big.
That was.
And like maybe like we didn't speak for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
wow.
Yeah.
3 hours.
Yeah. But you guys have the same friend group and everything? Or-
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything's the same. Besides our
Yeah.
boyfriends.
Thank God.
Yeah.
That is just so interesting. Have you guys ever had like issues where it's like you're friends with someone and you're not, or you just everyone's all friends? Or like you're jealous,
Well-
like, oh, I want to be closer with her, but like you are?
I mean, I feel like with work, you had different friends.
True.
Yeah. I have work friends, but then
Yeah.
you had work friends.
But it's like even those girls I'll become friends with somehow.
Yeah.
Like I remember
You're probably
Bridget
friends with her work
first-
friends.
Yeah.
When Bridget first became like an
Coworkers.
influencer.
Yeah, well, we went to, and you weren't there.
I
Yeah,
know.
she was-
But you totally
How
could have
early
come,
on
though.
did I start like inserting myself and like next thing you know I was like best friends with everyone. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's not like a angry like competitive like oh she's friends with her I'm not. It just
Yeah.
like happens so naturally. Like
Of
Yeah.
course. Well, you guys spent, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
That you guys spend, I mean,
yeah. I think with like one or two friends like you're not friends with, you're not like that close like Danielle or like there's
Yeah,
a
I guess
couple
it's like a
people in our
separate
life
person,
that like
yeah.
are just my friends and just her friends.
Yeah.
yeah.
Rare.
Not really, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys purposely do your hair differently every time?
No,
No.
this was a freak incident.
Yeah. It's usually the same.
A freak.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I can like totally tell the difference between you guys always.
Well,
I feel
yeah,
like.
that's
Maybe
the
it's 'cause
thing
we start
is-
to get to know you.
It's once you start to get to know us, then you can really tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
What do
know?
you think are the differences?
I don't know. I just know your faces have like a little different. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your eyes. It's
People
in your
say
eyes.
like
I can tell.
yeah, like my eyes are a little bit bigger.
They are a little bigger. Yeah.
I don't even know. What do people say?
That's it. Just your eyes is what I can tell.
My nose is a little bit bigger. 100%.
Oh, I
Barely.
can't tell that.
Yeah.
I definitely can't tell.
Sure, you just don't
Sure.
understand.
Didn't you used to do something with the way you parted your hair? Or am I making this up?
Well, I had curtain bangs for a while,
Yeah.
but
Right.
they're kind of like,
Are you gonna re-up them or no?
I don't think so. I feel
Are
like
they hard to manage?
a little. They're kind of a pain. Just
Yeah,
easier
yeah,
without them, to be honest.
That makes sense. So we do something on our podcast every week where we do our favorites of the week. Do you guys have something in mind that you're loving? We can go first.
It could be
It
anything.
could be
I-
anything in the whole world. It could be a product. It could be
An app,
a
a
drink,
playlist,
yes.
a
Okay.
movie, so
Easy
random.
enough.
It could
Yeah.
be
wow.
absolutely anything.
Yeah. Do you want to
Yeah.
start us off, Brooke?
Sure, I could start us off. You might be able to hear my voice. I'm feeling a little under the weather.
So
being
demure,
so dramatic. So I've been up on my Symbiotica. Have you guys ever tried this like the liquid supplements by
No, but
Symbiotica?
people
Have
Best.
you
talk
tried
really
Yes.
highly about
Under
Yeah, they're
the
like in a
tongue.
pouch. It's kind of like a gel like
You've seen
consistency.
these.
What is
Yeah,
the
no, I-
benefit?
They say it's like liposomal, so like you absorb it faster. I guess I don't know about the
Under it
science
like
too,
goes under your
unclear.
tongue and it like absorbs faster into your
versus
body.
like a pill, I guess. Like if you take like
Interesting.
it's the vitamin C. It definitely has an interesting flavor.
Yeah, I don't love it. It has like vanilla.
Yeah, not my
Oh.
favorite, but
but
like
it's effective.
I feel like it's
Definitely.
working. At
Really?
least that's what I convinced myself that it is. And I like the concept of it. They also have a magnesium that I have taken on nights when I'm particularly like a little, I can't sleep or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I usually do that in conjunction with like a melatonin.
Okay.
a nice
Yeah.
little concoction.
Yeah. Do you guys have to take melatonin to go to sleep or no? You just
I've never
No.
taken
Actually.
melatonin.
Of
Wow.
course. Of course.
I have so much energy. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Maybe the key
Yeah.
is just waking up early. And
What
then
time do you
just
guys wake up? I
tired.
don't think we talked about that.
Lately, I've actually waking up pretty early, and for me, that's 7.
Oh, that is
7 for
early.
me
Yeah.
is, like
That's
early.
good.
The hatch. I saw you. You have a hatch.
Yeah.
Do you have a hatch? Yeah, you
I don't have a hatch.
Oh, why did I think
Yeah.
you did? Maybe it was an
I
area
want
I'm
one.
uncovered.
Big hatch girl.
I used to borrow Bridget sometimes, but
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Maybe.
I think they're amazing. They really help you get up.
Do you guys
Yeah,
like when one of you wakes up, or you're like, wake up? Like, do you?
Well, she
I
sleeps
sleep
at her
with my
boyfriend's every
boyfriends,
night.
like a lot,
Okay.
and she'll text me or something and be like, "Are you up?" or like,
Like,
something
get a
like
move
that.
on.
Yeah.
We gotta get going.
Because
Like,
you
stuff
guys
like
usually have
that.
a morning workout or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you come back home and you guys go.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's so
I feel like you guys also like, I don't know how to articulate it, but like almost get ready fast, because I feel like I need to
Oh,
allocate.
we get ready really fast.
Yeah.
But you guys always look so put together. I feel like I need to allocate like hours.
How
to
long does
get
it take you to get
properly-
ready?
Like way longer than it should. I
Brooke
feel like.
needs a minute.
Yeah, I know you get ready pretty quick. don't
I do
know
my
what
makeup fast, but the outfit takes me forever to like. put
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I could spend a while doing my makeup. I don't like being rushed. It stresses me out. Like
Yeah.
I feel like then I start to get, how long does it take you to do your, like hair and makeup? What do you give yourself, an hour or less than that even?
If my hair's dry and then I have to
That's the big
style
part.
it, I could probably do my hair and makeup in like 20 minutes.
Wow,
Yeah.
That's
rush.
really
Hair
impressive.
first, always, then the makeup.
that's the order.
Would you say the same?
I would say 30 minutes.
What about you,
Oh, I'm so
Dan?
I mean, if my hair's dry, actually, just hair and makeup, 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so.
I feel like
Brooke's
you're
like,
fast.
But an
Ooh,
hour
I'm
with
with
outfit
that.
and
My
stuff.
God.
Yeah,
An
yeah,
hour.
yeah.
But
No.
if it's like a big night, I need an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good point.
This episode of Gals on the Go is brought to you by Command Brand. Command makes it easy and worry-free to create a space that reflects who you are with Command Brand damage-free products. I love making my space my own. I have really forever. I feel like I was that kid who was like, okay, it's time to like redo my room, And Command Brand makes it so easy to add a little more joy to your space, because Command products work on lots of surfaces beyond just painted walls. They work on closet doors, metal, glass, and more. They're easy to install with no tools required. I have to tell you guys, I own my place now, but if you're a renter, Command products are obviously no brainer. But I actually just added some Command Brand hooks to a new like kitchen cart that I got. So it's just so easy to like upgrade your items, like add a little flair. I just added some hooks and now I have some like little towels and like pot holders hanging on them. I feel like it just helps to kind of customize your space, customize your things. You can also check out their poster strips if you're in college or you just moved into a new apartment or something and you want to, get some things on the wall. You can check out their new color collection of hooks. They have mini hooks for string lights and plant vines. I know a lot of people that are like plant moms and they're doing this. And you could also check out their large utility hook for like hanging big things. You guys know I love a robe. Throw that on the back of your bathroom door or really anywhere. We love Command. We are so excited to be partnering with them. And if you guys want to, upgrade your space, add a little flair, maybe this is like the seasonal refresh you need, visit command.com to find out where to buy this back to college season.
What are you loving, Danielle?
I can go first.
Or Bridget, do you have one?
I feel like I want to say like the black pants we were just talking about.
Oh,
I'm trying
love.
to
Should
find-
people love stuff like that?
Let
Yeah.
me tell you. Let me tell you. So we have these two friends that are always so put together.
Okay.
And even when they're casual, like I'm putting on like sweatpants, they wear like these black cottony pants. Like one of my friends from the row, so it's like a little.
Oh,
expensive, but-
nice.
And like a black t-shirt and like a cardigan. And they just look so put together.
Oh,
Yeah.
friend like
So
that.
I'm loving like elevating your casual look
Obsessed
instead
with
of
this.
like wearing
Love
like
that.
yoga pants and like a t-shirt. Like wear like a put together like simple black
Oh, I'm
flattering
obsessed.
outfit.
I love that. No, my
Shout out to my
friend-
friends.
Are they like stretchy
like Hannah and
pants or
Shannon.
they like zipper with the like?
No, they're like
buttons?
like linen.
like
Flowy
cotton trousers
Okay.
in a way without the
Yeah.
belts and all that.
They're like stretchy kind of, but they look so flattering.
I know what
Also,
you're talking
Enza
about.
Costa has a pair, and I just linked it. So if you guys wanna,
Go to your shop.
Do you have a links? Do you have a highlight?
I have a link highlight now. Yeah,
Perfect. What is it? It's just like
it's
links.
just called
or something?
links. Fall.
Perfect.
I-
Yeah,
it's
you
just
can
like
do that.
Yeah, I started it
Perfect.
today. So
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I know. I
Anyway,
feel like I have to
perfect
start them
timing.
every season. It's like
Yeah.
fall links, summer
Yeah.
links.
It gets like buried in the links.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Bridget, how about you?
I feel like this is hard.
I know every
But
week
I
we
would
come up with
say the Bondi Boost thingy. Danielle, what is it called?
oh yeah, the Arab dupe.
The Airwrap dupe.
Oh.
So I've never owned a Dyson in my life. In fact, I have slandered on them a few times because I feel like they're not worth the money.
I couldn't
The
believe
Airwrap
this.
specifically. But then this dupe showed up at my door.
Yeah.
And I have not been able to stop using it. So
Is that what you
Pretty
use today?
great, right?
yeah, well, I did today. It kind of fell just because I was like doing a lot of stuff
No, but-
today. But it is a quarter of the price, so I would say it's worth the money.
What's your favorite attachment on it?
The wrap, like
Yeah.
the,
The like
curl,
curler.
the
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Oh, it is pretty good. I've tried it.
Yeah, it's
Wow,
really
I
good.
actually haven't tried
Oh,
the
you have
Bondi
it?
Boost.
Well, do you
I
have
do,
the
but I
Bondi
also have
Boost?
the air wrap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess it does kind of like the same thing.
But we love
right?
Bondi Boost in this
Essentially.
household.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
stand Bondi.
In this
On
household.
podcast, we love Bondi
Yes.
Boost in general. I just tried their dry shampoo. It's great. Like,
Okay,
it's
love.
just, I know they have
It's
so
great
many
stuff.
things.
Yeah, I like the heated thermal brush or whatever.
Oh, that.
I feel like I still don't know how to use it, but it does get the flyaways.
Yeah.
It does, and it gives you a little rounded end. I love that.
Yeah. Wait, what are you loving?
My favorite is a brush. I'm just going hair right now.
Yeah.
The Crown Affair brush number 001. Have you guys tried this? I think it's a dupe for the Mason Pearson one that you have.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Kenzie Elizabeth, when we were in London, she kept pulling this out. Like, she would bring it in her bag, like a full-size brush. I'm like, this must be a great brush if we're pulling this out. And I wish I brought it with me because I could have used it. Like, if you're about to take photos, you're just like needing a fresh up. It literally makes your hair look like you just got it blown out. Like, as soon as it makes your hair look so soft, so amazing. It has changed my life, and it makes me excited to brush my hair.
And you have
I-
the extension, so it's like long luscious locks with the
Yeah.
It's the
they wrote
combo
a
of the two.
exactly. It's a dual bristle brush for a healthy scalp and silky strands. And like, I'm all
Wow.
about like scalp health right now. I feel like my scalp is just not where it needs to be. So just
You gotta go to the spa. The
I know, I need to
scalp
go to the
spa.
head spa.
Have you guys ever gone to one of those?
No.
Wait, we were
You've
literally
seen
just
these.
saying we wish there was a spa for our hair.
There
no, we said
are.
that.
There
We
are.
didn't say that. We said we could get a facial for our hair.
That's what
That's
this
exactly
is.
what it is.
What?
Yeah,
You've
you
not
go-
seen these on TikTok?
No.
I went to one in Brooklyn the other day. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, they like power wash your hair. They give you a scalp massage, and then they like leave
Power
some-
wash?
Yeah. Oh, you guys are gonna.
Oh,
love
I
it. I'll send you
need
the
to
link.
go.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
great.
I'll be going.
It's nice because there's nothing like, you know, the feeling of when someone plays with your hair and like you're like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, I love it. It's like that
Yeah.
times 10 because they're like massaging the areas of your scalp that you have never been
Really?
massaged before. You know, because like who really like gets in there?
Yeah.
It was-
And
it
don't
was
they show a
crazy.
camera, which is kind of weird, but like
Then they show you your
Oh,
scalp at the
really?
end. Yeah, it's crazy.
Gee, okay, I need to
It's
go.
fun.
do they do
Yeah.
anything moisturizing? I'm sure they do. all
There was a
kinds.
lot of stuff that was going on. I didn't ask questions.
Yeah,
like it
you
was
probably
just
just
kind
so
of like
relaxed.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was like a
Was a
treatment.
healthy scalp is what ultimately like promotes
Yeah.
healthy
Yeah.
hair growth.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel that.
Okay, I
I
love
know.
that.
I've been using a lot of
I'll be
like
trying that
oils and whatnot on my head.
Yeah.
I'm on my oil journey. So
Have you
once
tried
a
hair
week
oiling?
I do castor oil. Is it rosemary oil?
did you see Abby Buffe's video?
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
I bought
I'm
all
doing
those
her
things.
exact routine.
Ah.
And I've been doing it for I think 2 months now, I would say. But I'm not sure if you see results for like a good 6 months.
That's the worst.
So I will keep everyone
I know.
updated.
Please
I know
do.
the patience of it all is tough.
Do you
Yeah.
sleep in it, or you just do it
Yeah,
during
I
the
sleep
day?
in it.
Yeah.
Some people say you're not supposed to sleep in it, but I talked to her privately and I said, "Can I sleep in it?" And she said, "Yeah."
Privately, we discussed and we said
Yes.
we approved. No, I'm obsessed with her videos recently, Abby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
amazing.
iconic. I love her.
Speaking of social media, I feel like I feel like everyone obviously knows who you guys are and follows you, but I feel like we need to talk about, maybe your breakthrough moment, Danielle kind of getting into the mix, how you guys, I feel like you guys have done such a great job of like branding yourselves together, but also having your separate identities, which is just, it's really difficult, and you guys have executed it perfectly.
Oh.
Yes.
So, Bridget, when you left Bergdorf, you took on another job for a little bit,
Yes.
and then you were like, I'm doing this full time.
Yeah.
Was there like a moment where you're like, oh my God, this is for me, like I'm doing this full time? Or is it just like
Yeah.
built up of like brand deals, stuff like that?
No, that's a really good question. So once I left Bergdorf, I worked we were for like 2 months. And the reason why it was so short is because it was a point where social media was taking such a big turn, in the fact that like I was not only so busy with brand deals and making my own content, but also the travel opportunities with this job is crazy.
I know.
And I was like, and this job also at We Were What was way more demanding than when I was working at Bergdorf. I feel like I had more freedom. So I was like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Like I took that job, but it made me go full time. And I feel like I don't know how long it would have taken me to leave Bergdorf if I didn't, because it was like so easy to do both.
I see, yeah.
So anyways,
It's a
it came to a
gateway.
point where I was like, I just can't do this. I need to like pursue this full time. And then I feel like for a year of doing social media full time, I was like, this is amazing. I was so busy. But I feel like being surrounded by all of the cool creators that we meet every day, all these events, I was like, I just feel like I want to like take it to the next level. And like,
Yeah.
whatever the next level may be, for me in my head, it was like, oh, I just want to like grow more followers. And like, it's not all about followers, but at the end of the day, it, helps you have like,
Definitely.
Measure.
Bring in
For
new
sure.
people.
yeah, it's a great
For
measure of
sure.
success in a way, even though it's not all about numbers.
No.
But I was like, I need to do something differently. And I realized that like when I was doing it full time for a year, I was just kind of like posting whenever I wanted, kind of. So I was like, I need to, and also like TikTok and videos is where it's at. So I was like, I feel like there was a turn where I was like, I'm gonna start posting like 3 times a day or like every day, but make sure that it's not always, it's not just quality. It's also, it's not just
quantity.
It's,
also
not
quality.
just quantity.
Yes.
It's also quality.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like I tried a lot of like hair videos and new like trends, and I was just like, I need to put my all into it, and I feel like it really pays off. Like
Definitely.
Yeah.
Like curling your hair with pasta.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, this
you
is
can't
so-
do that and have it like you had to lean in.
Yeah.
So this was very intentional, like when you kind of transitioned into like hair, and you're like, I want to be known. Did you like
Yeah.
have a moment with yourself where you're like, I want to be known for hair
Well,
or for?
yeah.
I actually brought home the first roller set.
Well,
No.
she did.
way. That
I
needs
was
to be in a
at
museum.
a like beauty store with my mom during COVID, and I was like, "Oh, me and Bridget will try these because we're bored during COVID."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
so
she
cute.
became famous from them.
Yeah.
You're like, you're welcome.
I don't get enough credit.
She did.
But also,
That's
I feel
really
like you
funny.
didn't touch upon the fact that the only reason you started your page was because you worked for Load at Bergdorf during COVID.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I just rambled and it didn't make sense, but basically,
It makes sense.
Well, that was like when it took off. I get like
I didn't ask
after
you
when you
that.
like kind of
Started,
blew
so.
up, but I guess
Yeah.
before that, like when you first started.
like when I first started full time, like I feel like there was, I don't know, there was just like a turn. Yeah, there was a shift.
Yeah.
And to answer your question, Brooke, I feel like hair was the thing that sort of helped me gain followers in the
Brought in
beginning.
new people.
So I wanted to make sure that I was constantly going back to that because there was a big audience for that.
Yeah.
And I feel like it was sort of an untapped market when I first started with TikTok of like
Definitely.
hair rollers and hair. So I feel like people kind of looked to me for that. So I made sure to stay interesting in that,
And like nurture those followers that came from hair.
yeah,
Right.
in that like niche.
But you obviously still have and did have a passion for fashion.
Yeah, passion for fashion.
It's so crazy. Like you are brought up, both of you actually are brought up in like just my friend groups all the time. Like, oh my god, I saw Bridget was wearing this, Danielle was wearing this. Like a lot of people look to you guys.
Guys,
to,
you
like,
have given me the chills like 10 times already on this
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
god,
seriously.
well, it's so true. Like, oh my god, like Acquired Style was wearing this, Danielle was wearing that. I'm like,
No,
holy
seriously.
shit, I know them.
There was one time I was in a store and I heard someone say, "Oh, I know Acquired Style has this."
No, it's
no,
like,
I
you guys
swear
are the blueprint.
it was. I
That's
want to say I was
so
in like Ring
nice.
Concierge or something. And it was, oh my god, it's two men wearing
Hi, you guys. I'm Brooke. I have a following.
I know
No, it's
them.
just crazy when you like. I'm like, wow,
No, I
this is
know.
really like that's talking
Yeah.
about influence, and I feel like that's
Yeah.
been thrown around a lot recently. People are like, oh, are these people really influential? Like, yes, you guys
Yeah.
very much
Okay,
so
that's
are.
really
You,
nice
I
of
mean,
you guys.
you've
So
been-
are
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
That was crazy, by
Yeah,
the
that was
way.
crazy.
BFFs
What?
pod.
Oh yeah. Wait, so
You guys
there's
like
what?
inspired us. Like you were
Oh my god,
some of the
stop. We're
influencers
just
that we
complimenting
like,
each other.
Yeah.
we like truly looked
That's
up to,
really
and we were like, we
nice.
just want to be like
Thank you.
Danielle and Brooke, and like,
that's so
nice.
sweet.
you know, like you were definitely one of those
Thank
two of those people that like really inspired us.
Yeah, you guys really have.
You start this because you see other people doing it and you're like, wow, like that could be us. Or like,
Yeah.
you know, and you guys are always like role models for us.
And I think with YouTube, you guys build that connection with your followers really easily. I think it's a bit harder on TikTok, and I feel like that's another breakthrough I had when I was posting and I was doing the hair stuff. It wasn't like talking,
Right.
and I was like, oh, I need to make another turn where my followers actually know me. And I feel
Yeah.
like over the past like 2 years, I've done a really good job at
Just like picking up
bringing
the
them
camera.
in,
The
but also I still
personalities
think
in.
that there's a lot of stuff that's like private, and I think that's important too for just
Yes.
like protecting.
No,
your
and just
piece.
infusing like the coffee and the workouts. Like you guys
Yeah.
do a good
And
job.
your
of showing
relationship
more.
together, I feel like you guys like show your
Yeah.
humorous side together. Like,
You're-
which is really great. You're dynamic together, I
Yeah.
should say.
Thanks.
And just like being so real about it, and like no, like we literally
Yes.
been arguing, and now we're filming an outfit
Yes.
video. Like those are my
Yeah.
favorite. They're so funny.
Thanks,
So Danielle,
gals.
how did this all like? Were you like? You obviously love fashion too, because
Yeah.
I feel like you both have always dressed so well. I mean, when you go to work, like all of your outfits are. When was this moment of you were like, I want like, cause you were like when I met you, I followed you and you posted kind of influencery things,
like little things. Like I would like do like a little thing here
Yeah.
and there, but I don't know. Like Bridget would always tell me every day. She'd be
Yeah,
like,
you're so
Post your
supportive.
work
Every day. I
outfits.
was like, what are you
She'd
doing?
be like, look at like this girl. Like you, that could be you. Like what are you doing? And I would always be like,
that's so
like
sweet.
I don't know. And I don't know what it was. Like one day I saw a video and I was like, wait, literally, why is this not me? Like,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Bridget's voice was in the back of my head, and then
Yeah.
I started posting content, but very like infrequently, and it would do so well because it was like
Loved
very
it.
relatable.
Yeah.
Like it was like, oh, she's going to the office. This is her morning routine. This is what she's wearing to work, and I feel like truly the outfits that I'm wearing to work and what I've worn to work over the past couple years are very like stylish. A lot of people just go in like black black pants and like a white t-shirt, and I feel like that was like my niche of just like corporate wear and like how to have fun with your life outside of just like your 9 to 5.
And it's so great. Like, it makes me want to dress like that, and I do not dress corporate. Like, I don't go to a corporate office, but
you look
make
corporate
it
right
look,
now, Danielle.
I do. Yes, like I'm gonna be with Danielle today.
yeah.
Like, I gotta look, you know, the part. But I really do love that you've done that because it kind of, I'm all about romanticizing life, and I feel like that's like a little way to romanticize your morning.
Yeah.
And now you guys are just like iconic. I love that you guys actually wear matching outfits because I fucking love that. And it's so cute when you guys do your little you're not your little photos, your photos where you're like on the street matching.
Could we get photo taking tips? Because you guys take the
top 3 tips.
Wait, you guys take amazing photos.
Yeah.
But you guys, I've learned stuff from you.
You
Like,
guys take
One time me and
fantastic
Brooke met up and I was
photos.
like, Brooke, want to take photos?
Yeah, and I feel like you were giving me tips. You were like, no, angle it slightly like that. And I was
Bridget,
like,
you
oh,
have tips.
you're
Share
taking
them.
notes.
You tell me
No,
everything
seriously.
I know because I dealt with the abuse from Bridget saying, like, you need to look this way and you need to not get anything on the ground. You
yeah,
have to
what do
get
you
the
tell
real,
people
that's
when they're
real,
taking
yeah,
a photo
yeah.
for you? How about that?
Well, I feel like you guys know this, but there can be no room between your feet and the ground. Like if your feet are here, the picture needs to cut off here.
Yeah.
You cannot have space at the end of the photo. It's going to appear obviously not as attractive, and your legs are
it's
going to look
flattering.
shorter and whatever.
Yeah.
And
A
I
lower angle.
Do you do space above the head too, or just feet on the bottom?
yeah, I think definitely some
Feet
space
on
above
the
the head
bottom.
is good, especially if there's a good background that
Yeah.
can, you know.
Are we
help
talking
show
like
the
you're in
photo.
like, let's just say the lower like
Street
2/3 of the photo, and then like the top third is just the sky, or like does that make sense?
I mean, listen, Brooke, I'm not getting into math
No,
right now.
I'm
No
just trying to
kidding.
get an
It's like,
idea,
what is the formula?
I'm like,
kidding.
give me proportions.
Yeah,
here.
like
Yeah,
around
something
there.
Like that.
Okay, so like if we were taking a photo of this camera right now and the camera was a person, you would take it a little bit low and you would
Okay.
make sure that the photo is starting right at the top of the leg of that camera. And
you
that's
do
like
go
a
a
good
little
angle.
low.
That
Okay.
elongates
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So
I
you
will
want them to like
say-
squat a little to take this photo?
Oh yeah, you have to be on the ground.
Do you always?
Not always. I feel like that's kind of outdated now
Okay,
to
well,
be on the ground.
I'm at least like this one.
Here's my biggest tip. Go on eBay and get a mini digital camera because that's where every single one of my Instagrams are from at the moment.
Really?
They're not the Canon G7X. I'm
Oh,
over
just
that.
like a- I
like the
It's
Canon.
basic at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
I had like a complete flip. So I like did the digital camera thing,
yeah,
and now
you have.
I'm like, no, let's go higher quality, like to the G7X. But I feel like it does something to the skin.
I don't know.
So
I'm
that's
just like
also
over the
I get it.
G7X because I feel like everyone's photos look the same again. So I'm like,
It's all the settings. Apparently, it's the
yeah.
settings.
But
So,
I mean, the
yeah.
Canon. Listen, the
Yeah,
Canon's
yeah.
gorgeous. Everyone's photos are amazing.
sure.
But like,
This
I
has a soft look for sure.
yeah, and it almost
Yeah.
like blurs things in like a good way. I'm kind
Yeah.
of like,
Wait, what type of is it
Just
an
go on
icon? Is
eBay.
it or does it literally doesn't matter?
I actually don't even know. That's terrible.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
doesn't
You
really
just type in like
matter.
almost
Yeah.
like
Little
2000s
digi
like
pic.
digital
yeah.
camera. Yeah,
And I just
cool.
feel like there's a ton of options. There's no shortage, honestly. People think there are, but there's not.
No, that's so fun. We've said it's more like fun to take a picture on a camera too,
Yeah.
versus like snapping on your phone. I don't
Ooh,
know. There's
I've-
something about it. Like you're like I'm taking pictures. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I take less photos in order to get the shot when I'm taking it on one of those like mini digis.
I agree.
or you're a little less critical. Maybe you're not.
Yeah,
When you're on
maybe
your
that's
phone,
it.
you could
'Cause
zoom
you
in
can't
and be
really
like,
look.
Yeah.
yeah.
What did Ella Rose once tell us? She was like,
Oh.
don't even look at them because
Yeah.
she said some really good.
Oh, yeah,
She's
you let
like
it marinate for a
she's
second.
like no, she was like I take 10 photos and then I don't look at them, and then when I get home I look, and then I'm like I'm stuck with them like
Yeah.
that. Not 10, but she doesn't take a lot because think about it. If you're
fair.
taking a bunch of photos and you overanalyze them, you're like, oh wait, a few more, and then you overanalyze them again. And you're like, okay, a few more. Then it ends up sometimes you pick the first photo anyways.
Exactly.
That's so
Well,
This is
you
so
should listen
true.
to your own advice because you make
Oh yeah, I mean, listen, I don't do that, but
Yeah.
No, it's easy to.
we're just the worst. She's like, okay, a couple more. Okay, a couple more.
Do you ever like we've definitely had moments where we're like the shot is just not happening, or do you make sure you get the shot?
oh no, there are many times where the shot has not happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you
sometimes
just
have to
throw a
let
fit
it
and then
go.
you can't talk for the rest of the day because you're mad.
Yeah. Oh.
the shot
Oh
didn't
yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
Like when it's like the best feeling when you're like I have my photo for the day. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I feel like a lot of like even my friends that don't do social media, like if there's like a wedding or something, it's like oh thank I got my photo, I can enjoy my time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
really
it's-
fucked up.
I
But,
do,
like,
especially when you
true.
put a lot of effort into your look. When you're like, you know, like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
and I
yeah.
love my outfit. Like I do get it. Like you know,
Definitely.
call it
And, like,
superficial or
people
call it
can't
just
even
being.
hate on like content creators and influencers for being that way because like I was like that when I in high school.
Yeah,
like,
we
I'm like,
had that.
I need my photo to like look good for the boy I like. Like you know what I mean?
Totally.
Like
Before the pregame.
like it's not just us.
No, it's definitely not. That's why I feel like it's fun to talk about because everyone likes to know.
Yeah.
When you guys, this is selfishly for me, I don't know if people would care. When you're taking a video on your phone, what is your setting on the top right? Like we do 4K 60.
I have no idea. Let me check.
Oh my
it out.
god, I feel like you.
Do you
My
film
phone's
your
over
videos?
there.
You don't film them in the TikTok app. You film them like on the camera on your phone.
Yeah.
For the
Mine's
most
an
part?
HD 60.
I do TikTok app.
HD 60.
Yeah.
Up that to 4K, right? I don't
Well,
know.
I
Am
don't
crazy?
know,
Now I
though.
don't know.
I don't
'Cause yours always
know.
look so
Yeah.
good. See?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, does it really matter? It's hard to see.
I don't know.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. So our beautiful website was designed with Squarespace, and clearly we are not web designers, but we love Squarespace because they really like hook it up and they help you out. So you can start a completely personalized website with the new guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint. They also take payments so you can make checkout seamless for your customers with simple but powerful payment tools. So you can like accept credit cards and PayPal and Apple Pay, all on your Squarespace site. So if you've been, wanting to start a business or like sell something online, whatever it may be, Squarespace really can offer it all. You can also upload video content, organize your video library. We love like our website. It has like all of our social media accounts linked, so we don't have to go in and be like, oh, new post. Like it's just kind of auto populating. We love our Squarespace site and it's just so easy. Okay. So if you guys want to check out Squarespace for yourself, you can go to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Once again, go to squarespace.com/gals to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Wait, so do you guys film in the TikTok app ever?
I do.
You do?
I don't.
I have a storage issue.
Oh, so you can just draft it.
Yeah.
and, like-
I'm waiting for the new iPhone to come out because
I think it's this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so soon, and that's why I'm like dealing with storage issues.
It's very annoying. Just use my phone for everything.
That's not true, but
Do you guys have content phones? No. You just
No.
use your own.
no, I'm thinking about getting one because it's really annoying how much storage everything.
I know it's.
Takes up.
And will you
gotta
guys
get the
help each
terabytes.
other with photos? Like, is it like, hey, I have this brand deal, or like, can you
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
each other? Yeah.
Well, it's more of like I'll help her, and then when I need her help, she'll like not help me.
You're like, I'm busy, Danielle.
That's not true.
Oh, God.
That's really funny. But it's like you guys take them for each other usually
For the
though.
most part,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, and you live together. Like that's the easiest.
Yeah.
thing
Yeah,
ever.
it's
It's
okay.
like let's just go
Yeah.
Let's
outside.
go
Yeah.
take pictures or
Yeah.
Oh my
whatever.
God, that's so
Yeah.
ideal.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
It's
Okay,
really
let's
nice.
talk a little bit of fashion. Fall 2024 is coming up, or it is. It's
It's
well, it's
here.
not.
It's
not.
knocking on our door.
It's
It's
knocking on the
here.
door. It's not here yet. I'm definitely like a summer girly, and I love fall, but I'm like just enjoying it a little bit longer. But I am excited for fall fashion. Do you
Yeah.
guys like fall fashion?
Obsessed
Yeah.
with fall fashion.
Is there something you're like excited to wear this fall? Like we don't have to be like what are the trends, but like anything you guys are excited to wear, like types of shoes, jackets, whatever.
The black pants. Dr.
Oh, love that.
I have a hot take. I don't know if it's a hot take. I think that shoelaces with charms is going to be like a really cool thing for fall.
Oh my God, I haven't even seen this, but that makes sense.
Like Miu Miu kind of did that.
Yeah, Miu Miu
Yeah.
started it, and I feel like a
The
lot of people are picking up
charms.
on it, and I feel like it's a cool, easy DIY
yeah.
hack to any sneakers.
Also layering. Like I love the way like a white cotton t-shirt looks over like a gray like cashmere sweater. Like
A
I think
sweater.
that is
little
like so
details-
basic.
I know, but little details like that are just like so cute
Cute.
for fall.
Yeah.
Because then the
Cute.
second winter comes, it's like covered and like you have to wear a big sweater.
Yeah.
And it's a good transition. It's like, okay, I've got a white tee and a little sweater over
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And like colored jeans. Like I like these gray ones.
Yeah, those are
I like
really cool.
Brown.
What
like,
brand are those?
These are Abercrombie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, I love you. Almost wore those to the U.S. Open the other day.
Yes.
with
It's funny, that was
shirt.
actually my outfit. And then I left, and I see it in her video. I said, excuse me.
That's because she took my third option, which
Oh,
was the
that's
white dress. So
Do you guys feel like you have the same style?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I think yes, but also
Yeah.
like my corporate style was so prominent.
Like, you've got a
so
sweater over
prominent
your
in my
shoulders
life that
right
it's
now.
like, yeah, I know. It was like, that was like the big what's the word? Differentiator.
Yeah.
A slightly different style, ish.
Yeah,
Like,
I would
very
say
similar.
so. I would say yours is a little bit more mature, and I take more risks. I would
You
say.
go a little on the trendier
Yeah.
side. But like then you'll not do that the next day and be super classic.
I know.
So
It's really just depends on the day.
In high school, it was pretty different. Like, I would always wear, like, skin-tight clothes.
Yeah.
Needed the boys' attention.
Wait,
Yeah.
and I didn't?
And Bridget was very, like...
And I didn't?
She would be wearing, like, the trends to high school.
Oh.
Like, she would be, like, doing, like, daring things, like, literally in high school.
Bridget's
Yeah, I
like spiraling right now.
suppose.
Did you guys dress up for school?
I guess it depends. I guess I did.
I did. Pretty Little
We
Liars
did.
inspired me too much. I actually just saw something about that. It's like, why were they wearing these outfits? I'm like, I kind of wore those outfits too, though. Like in high school, I was
Yeah.
like, looked like a teacher.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
Me too.
Oh my God, I love it.
You were slime.
Full put together. I was like, 7 a.m. I gotta serve a look.
Wait, it's kind of crazy that neither of you guys have sisters.
Oh my
It's
God,
so sad.
Yeah.
But you're each other's sister.
Yeah.
the closest
It's the closest
thing,
thing.
yeah.
We have. We both have
Wow.
brothers
Yeah.
that are like the same age.
Yeah.
I like having a brother. It's fun. But sometimes I wish like the clothes of it all. I feel like that would be so
Yeah.
cool. But then I also feel like that's a big contention point, right? For you guys? Not that it's like a bad thing.
Wait, what do you
Well,
mean?
like if you
Like-
borrowed my shirt, I've seen you guys make
Like,
the
I feel
videos,
like you guys are always about
borrowed
the-
my shirt like and ruined
Oh,
it
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like I feel like I'd be so pissed if like they wore something that I haven't worn yet. I feel like that
yeah.
would be really
Oh,
pissed.
yeah. That is a
Like, the
very
tag's still
defined
on.
rule. You cannot
We
wear
always break it. Like,
something-
just with that white dress was
I haven't even been able to finish a sentence. You cannot wear something until that's new until I wear it.
But we always break the rule.
Yeah. I feel like I've seen this on TikTok.
Yeah.
That's
Anyway.
really
yeah,
funny.
the sister,
The house,
sister rules
the
of
house
it all.
address.
Are you ever shopping and you're like, should we buy this? Like,
But that's not another comment
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yes.
What
Really?
what?
We were like, should we both get these? Because I feel like we'll both wear them a lot. And Bridget was like, let me get them first. And I was like, well, let me get an extra small. You get a small. We'll see which fit we like better.
That's
so,
true.
it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's so
Big
Yeah.
problems when we move.
But it's like, if it's like a
Yeah.
purse or something, are you like, oh, like we'll get it together? Or is it like it's one or the other?
Well, I feel like I would do that, save money.
No, that's definitely one or the other. With like a
Oh,
big
okay.
ticket item. Like,
Yeah.
we're not
Gotcha.
talking like black tank tops, like stuff like
Gotcha,
that.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Or like a
Okay.
pair of jeans
Yeah.
or like something like that.
Yeah.
Are you guys the same size? Shoe, everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
Shoes
Wait,
too?
you want to know something crazy?
Obviously.
Wait, I'm actually embarrassed to say this.
This ought to be good.
We only have one bra.
We.
Okay.
No, stop.
And we
Because
share
wait,
underwear.
we and we share underwear. So
Wait, are you
Oh,
serious?
that's crazy.
we share
Is it
underwear.
like a shared drawer?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure draw.
And we only have one bra because we don't wear bras, but whenever we need a bra, we're like, wait, we're fighting over it.
Yeah. it's
Who
bad.
has the bra?
Well, right now I'm
We
wearing
actually
it.
both
But this is a
have-
rare occasion.
We have
So
two
funny.
bras, but we share both of them.
But one's nude, one's black, so it's basically having
yeah, I'm
one
wearing
bra.
Yeah,
black
the
with
nude.
nude. And we share underwear.
And I just feel like, no, that is so niche. Like, the
shared
listeners are going to be like,
underwear.
you guys are weird as fuck. But, yeah.
Was that just it just started happening? Like why did that
Because, like, we've never been apart.
in like growing up, going to high school and everything, sharing bras?
Yeah.
We used to share a makeup bag until maybe 5 years ago.
That is
We shared a makeup bag.
We always try to, like, separate it, and then it ends up, like, getting compiled. Because I'm like, I want to try that product. She wants to try this.
Do you have the same makeup routine now?
Yeah, I would say. There's a few different
Bridget
things.
wears eyeliner, and I don't.
Depends on the day.
What about like
Another one.
what if one of you self tans and you're like, fuck, I got a self tan? Like
We're always tanned.
you're always tan.
You'll never catch
I've
us
never
pale.
seen you pale ever. You are
Yeah.
literally
What is
always
the
tan.
favorite self tan?
Loving
Loving
tan.
tan.
Loving tan.
Medium 2 Hour Express.
It's a good one. The
And
2 Hour
how-
Express is good.
Also,
Yeah, yeah,
for
I agree.
spray tans,
Oh, yeah.
what is it called?
Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
They come to your apartment in New York City. They're
yeah.
amazing. Yeah.
That's so great.
So good.
I'm trying to think if you have any other like New York City like service recs. We always get those questions of like, where do you go?
Oh,
for,
like hair.
Yeah, like just people
You
you
go
go,
home,
to.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like a favorite nail place or I'm trying to think.
We go to
where
Venue
you guys
Stella
are
and
from.
Tribeca. They're
Don't look at my
great.
nails right now.
No.
They're
Okay.
great.
Short nail summer.
Short
Both of
natural
you?
nail summer.
Will you go back to longer in the
I
fall
think I
now
need
or
to.
no?
This
You'll
is
keep them
getting-
short.
Yeah. I just,
I think we're
I feel like short's like the trend now. Like people, it seems. Like
you know
a
why
lot
I
of
do
people
it? Because
are-
I feel like under the nails are gross.
Yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
think about it.
And also, I hate waiting there for 2.5 hours getting my nails done.
Oh, it's brutal. Back to hair. What is the lore with Dry Bar Tribeca?
We've never been.
There's the whole thing.
I
about
can't
them.
talk to you girls about Dry Bar.
I haven't been going
Because here's the
personally,
tea.
But I know that you're.
One time I made a video about it, and everyone's like, at Danielle, at Brooke, they hate you now.
I
I'm like,
remember that.
sorry, girls.
No, we always knew that was your opinion. No, I have heard, because our friend Kenzie recently went to the Dry Bar, and she's like a stan of Dry Bar. And then
Okay.
she came on the podcast and was like, I had a terrible experience, and then said it was Dry Bar Tribeca. And then someone recently posted, I think it was Victoria Paris, like a terrible blowout, and all the comments were like, it was Dry Bar Tribeca, wasn't it? So then that made me think,
Really?
is that why you guys don't like Tribeca or Dry Bar? Because you live in
Live in
Tribeca,
Tribeca.
so
Yeah, so I guess I don't know because I didn't know that, but
it's a whole thing. Now
Why
you're
didn't
gonna
you
see
like it to begin with? What
I
was the
just-
story there? It just wasn't for you.
to be honest, it's really not even just dry bar. I just always feel like
Getting
blowout
blowouts in
is worth
general.
the
Yeah.
money because I can do it myself, or just
Yeah.
like whatever. I've
We've
never
never-
loved really a blowout from someone else.
The only
That's so
time I've
fair.
ever got my makeup done, this is a little sidebar, is for prom. Like, we don't do, like, get our hair done, get our makeup
Yeah,
done.
you guys never
Yeah, you
get
guys actually
you
now
save a
think
lot of
about it.
money.
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
don't. Is it because you don't like necessarily like the look of heavy makeup, or you just like the way you do it yourself, or you are like I can do it myself?
I know what it
or
is.
Oh, you know.
It's people. I think it's really hard because we have such light eyebrows and such light eyelashes, and I swear people don't know how to do our makeup.
Oh, that's fair.
Well, okay, no offense to the makeup artists.
No,
I
of course.
think
This
that
is your
I just
personal
feel like
preference.
maybe
It's
Yeah.
how you like it.
I don't
That's
know.
not
I always end up
offensive.
looking like a clown.
I get that. I mean,
One time, Cam Artist did my makeup, and she did an amazing job. But I think that's literally it. I don't know who
Oh
else.
yeah, for your
yeah,
shoot.
for a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I don't
That
think I've
actually
ever got my
did
makeup done besides that. Oh well, for like work shoots, they have like random people doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
but I
Yeah,
no, but I feel like you guys like know what you like on your. I feel like you're very like sure of yourself in that way. Like you're like I know I like to do my hair this
Yeah.
way. I know I like to do my makeup this way, which is
Yeah.
I'm honestly I'm jealous. That's a very like
No,
great
it's-
thing to know.
I will do my makeup and my hair on my wedding day.
Really,
Really?
Yes.
And your hair, I guess that definitely makes sense. Wow.
I don't think I'll find.
Are you
someone-
sure?
I don't think. I don't mean.
final answer.
You're gonna be like doing the rollers on your wedding day. or
Get ready
whatever
with
it
me
is.
to get married.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be pretty epic.
I don't know.
Oh, I
mean,
could so see it.
Would you,
That's-
Danielle?
Like, unless I
Maybe
found...
Bridget would do it.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
know. I would love to like, look a little bit like extra glam on my
Yeah.
wedding day.
Yeah.
I would have to do
but-
like 10 trials. How about that?
People
Yeah.
do a lot of try. You really have
Yeah.
to make sure.
I feel like I'm definitely doing things wrong. I've been doing my makeup the same forever. Like I use bronzer in my crease. Like we don't
Major.
have eyeshadow.
Yeah.
I don't use eyeliner. Like I don't use concealer. Like I don't know. We're just not.
Do you wear
the best.
foundation?
Yeah.
Okay, just no
Fit
no
Me
under eye
CVS.
concealer.
Yeah, we love Fit Me Foundation
It
from
looks great,
CVS.
though.
We've been using it
Looks
since
fantastic.
high school.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm learning so much more than I even thought. Like I thought I knew you guys, but I didn't
Really?
in a good way. Like I feel
Yeah.
like it's just you guys are just the most interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
in the
Did you know we're
world.
half Australian?
I did. Your dad, because I met your
I
dad
did know this.
recently.
I
Oh my
did.
god, yes.
Shout out, Dad. He's listening.
missed
He
that.
literally loves
He
you.
loves
Oh my gosh.
He was like,
I
send
mean,
me the
Brooke,
link
he
when
hasn't
it
met
goes
you, but
live.
he loves Danielle.
Yeah.
But if he's met you, he'd love
Well,
you
'cause
too.
no, I know. I know.
It's like, shit, that girl, she's a genius.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that accent was, but
Our dad is the best. We have
He-
the best parents ever.
yeah.
You really do.
Our
Like,
dad like works for us full time.
Yeah, he does.
yeah,
Really?
right? Doesn't he
Yeah.
help with like business managing
He
and
is
stuff like
the manager, the business manager.
Monday's his work day. He works for us and like makes sure everything's in check.
that? Oh, he has
Oh,
like
I'm
a day.
obsessed.
Yeah.
Because he's retired. He worked in finance forever, and he just
I must
retired
love
as we
this.
were
Oh,
skyrocketing.
he must be so proud
yeah.
of you guys. Oh
Does
my
he
gosh,
work
I'm
with
so-
y'all's? Do you have the same manager?
Yeah.
You have the same. Does he work with her?
No, but
No,
he
more
works.
so just-
He does like all the financial stuff. And so there's like a lot of people,
Accounting,
obviously. Yeah.
So
that
he'll like
he-
oversee, make sure like they're paying us correctly, and
Mm-hmm.
he makes sure nothing slips through the cracks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really great.
Wow.
Oh my gosh, a business manager.
Yeah.
I hate this question because it's something that I'm currently working through in therapy, which is what's my 5-year goal. But I want to ask you guys because I feel like you guys have had such, I mean, it's incredible what you've done in just a few short years. Like if you had to make a prediction or a manifestation, you manifested getting here, like for
Yes.
yourself, like what would is there anything that you're like, I'm dying to do this? Or like, I truly feel like the world is yours for both of you. In the best way possible.
It could be to work with a
So-
certain brand.
yeah.
No,
like-
I was just waiting to see if you were gonna answer.
Yeah.
You go first.
Bridget and I would love to like have our own brand together.
Say
and-
less. I'm all in.
Yeah.
Purchase.
We
Yeah,
just
I don't
need
even know what it is.
I mean, I always say like I want to open up like a hot Pilates studio and have like merch and like a juice bar and a coffee bar there. But like,
Sick.
I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. But we would love to have like our own brand or line of
Something
like,
you guys work on.
Yeah,
together.
we're not sure exactly what, but we know that we want to do something.
together long term. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
Yeah. I would
No, I
say.
feel like just
Yeah.
speaking and like just getting the ideas churning is
Definitely.
just yeah.
Right now we're so focused on like really building our own brands,
Mhm.
and like
Yeah.
I feel like it's going like so well for both of us.
Yeah.
I feel like we're
So-
so busy right now that we don't have time to think about anything else at the moment, but
Totally.
What about you guys?
Do you guys have like strategy meetings together?
Oh,
Or you're just always
Monday
together?
every day is a
morning.
strategy meeting.
You're like every fucking
Those
day.
runs are a
runs.
strategy meeting.
Or
You're-
runs.
yeah.
This is when we work out, I feel like that's where our best thoughts come to mind.
Will
Yeah.
it pivot from like personal to work to family? Like
all
the
over the
conversation
place.
just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
pivots like that. That's us too.
Yeah, like
sure.
different tabs
Yeah.
open. Do you guys like send each other like sounds on TikTok? Like we should do this.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, all the time.
Do you guys do that to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have goals? I mean, you're already
No
literally-
goals.
I
Do you
feel
guys
funny.
have goals?
No, I
not
don't-
to bring
no.
up, not to trigger
No.
therapy.
Oh, you are so fine. No, like I have great aspirations. Like I feel like I have
Great
you know,
aspirations.
Great aspirations,
Yeah.
but like I can't get like I don't know what my specific thing is, and I feel like that was my goal of the year is to find a goal.
Well,
So
you
many
just
goals.
bought an apartment, so
thanks.
that's
Yeah.
a
It's
huge
That's
milestone.
great. That's great, but like I would love to have something that's like, you know, the amalgamation of like my life's work into something like that, like into a business or a brand
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is yet. Like
It's this. Like, this is a business.
Yeah.
Like, this is a
Yeah.
brand.
For sure.
Like,
No, you guys
But I get it.
kill
It's-
it. You
yeah.
guys are
Thank you.
literally doing amazing.
I feel the same way that you said, Bridget. Like I feel like we're both so busy. Like we're just trying to keep up with Gals in the Go, like
Yeah.
adding more to Gals in the Go, our own personal stuff. That it's like I'm so happy where I am right
That's the
now.
thing,
It's like we just
yeah.
want to grow, grow, grow. But then I'm like, I have been saying that for years. Like I'm just enjoying what I'm doing. But I feel like we are always adapting. I mean, there's different platforms that are out there that come and go.
Yeah.
And so we're always adapting in some way. So I feel like it definitely like adds pressure, but it is a good question to ask because I don't know. It's just like let's all check in with each other, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to
And see
always
where-
have goals and, you know, make
Yeah.
more goals for yourself. But yeah, we're so lucky that with this job, like we have to adapt every day, like you said. And like we're so thankful that like all of us, business is amazing and we're having so
Yeah.
much fun.
it's funny when you think about, like, corporate, and it's like you measure success through, like, promotions and, like,
Yeah.
all of that, and raises to your salary. So it's like,
Or bonuses that we met.
Yeah.
yeah, well, salary raise, bonus,
Okay.
promotions,
Yeah, yeah.
everything. And it's like, how do you guys feel like you measure success as, like, being your own boss? Like, I feel like it's really
Ooh,
hard.
That's a really good question.
For me, it's like when I get really cool opportunities.
Okay, yeah.
Like, or obviously getting good views and stuff. But I feel like getting cool opportunities, you're like, oh my God, that brand wants to do that with me. Like, I feel so good about that.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
guys think?
totally.
That's a good answer. I also feel like the live shows for us is really like
Oh
that's
my
like
God.
a direct measure for us. We're like, wow, this
Yes.
many people like care to
Oh
come
my
out
God,
and
you
Walk
watch
out
us. Like,
to
I feel
the
like that's
live
very
shows are
much so like very rewarding, very like I'm like, wow, this is my life's work.
Yeah, that is our life's
yeah, yeah.
work.
And to just, like, talk in front of all those people, like, it's insane and so impressive.
And you guys came to
my
our
gosh,
show and
I
it literally made
know.
our
Yeah,
life.
so
So
love you
good.
guys.
Thank
I just
you
want to
so
support
much
our
for-
girls.
But it is hard to measure though, and I always say I never want it to be in views or followers because you could create, and like not. It's not hitting. It's not
Yeah,
landing. Whatever.
yeah.
So it's like, what is the measure of success? It has to be truly like this is so corny, but like being happy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? Like,
being happy,
how
yeah.
are you?
Another deep question.
Yeah.
Someone
Oh,
asked
I
me
love
this
it.
once. He was like, do you ever feel satisfied as an influencer?
Oh my God.
And I was like, oh, no. Like,
Literally never.
But I feel like that's what keeps us going is, like,
The hunger.
constantly being hungry and, like, wanting to have more followers, more views, more ideas, more creativity, like, more network. And I
It's
feel
crazy,
What
yeah.
do you guys think?
Oh my God, you're like never not thinking about it. You're never like never thinking, oh, I'm off today. Or like you're
Yeah.
always thinking. I mean, it's a great thing what we do, but it is like you're never not thinking about it.
I feel like I can't consume content without thinking about my own content.
Yeah,
in a way.
100%.
like
Like
be
I,
prepared to
you
like
know.
hear
Yeah.
yourself.
But you guys
Yeah.
probably used to, when you would like watch our videos and stuff, would you be like, okay, like time to relax? And like, but now
Yes.
is it so different?
True.
Like looking,
Well,
I don't know.
I still feel
that's
like with
just a-
YouTube it's different because I truly am relaxing when I'm watching YouTube.
True.
Oh, that's
But when I'm
great.
scrolling
Yeah.
on TikTok, I'm like, looking for something like content.
Like, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everything you're doing can be an opportunity for work in a way.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, when do you shut off? But I'm like, I don't even like shutting off.
Literally going to CBS and like filming a CBS
Yeah.
haul. You're like, okay, like let me like make this a whole thing, like nail vlog, like
Yeah.
everything is like something
Could
you're like,
be
oh, should I
content,
be?
yeah.
Literally this morning I was like, I haven't been in a workout class in a month. Should I vlog it? No, let me just fucking go to the class.
I
But like,
know.
Yeah.
you think about it all.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, that is why we're successful, because we think that way.
Yeah.
And I do feel like you could easily turn it off as much as you
Mm-hmm.
want, but like, then
Yeah.
you're, you know, the more work, the more successful you're going to be.
Yeah. I feel like I have moments where I'm like, oh, I'm satisfied, but then the next day you wake up and you're like, all right, let's get right
Yeah,
back.
like, all right, what else
I'm
do
sure
we
you
do?
guys have had that. I mean,
Yeah.
do you have like the days where you're like, damn, like I grew, like this video went viral and like I grew so many followers? Like, do you have like a few days in mind that you're like, wow, this day was like significant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Either of you?
Yeah.
I do feel, like recently, I mean, I hit 1 million this year, and I feel like
So amazing.
that took me a really long time, but
It's taken us a really long time. We're not quite there
Yeah,
yet. So,
actually, same.
yeah.
no, okay, that came off wrong. But
No,
TikTok's
please,
your main
please.
platform.
is what I meant was
No.
It's your thing.
I
Please.
would do these videos, which you guys may have seen, where I would copy the dippity-doo hairstyles.
Yes.
And the viral moments that came with those videos was insane. And I remember, like, and it wasn't that long ago, like even like a few months ago, I had one of them that was like going crazy. It was like 40 million views or something. And like, I just remember that day being like,
This is such a rush.
I was like, oh my God, it's such a
Yeah,
rush. I
it
just
feels
want
like drugs.
so
I'm
many
sure,
make
right?
so many videos.
Yeah, this
and
is
like,
crazy.
but you definitely like a little anxious too. Like, it's crazy
Yeah.
that some creators like get that many views like every day. And you're like, wow, that's
How
like
do
a
they
lot of
handle this?
eyes.
But then it's
on
like back
you.
to like the satisfaction thing that I was saying before. It's like that just makes you want to like
Do it
feel that
again.
And,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
when you get a
Dopamine
big brand
hit.
deal, it's like, okay, I need another one, or I need to like get more money than that. It's just like it's a constant feeling of like not feeling satisfied enough.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like also a constant feeling of being satisfied because you love what you do.
Right.
And
Totally.
Yeah.
But
So
then
I
you
think there's a
explain
mix of that.
to people that are like, I'm sure you guys have, like, I'll like vent to my mom or something. She's like, put it into perspective.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
like, this
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know, I'm like, you're so right.
Yes.
Not that you're not valid, but it's like, I feel like we're in our own heads so much.
Yeah.
Like, it could be very
Yeah.
like that in this, like,
Yeah.
creative
For
world.
sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we need to have them on for like a part 2.
I know.
because
I
know.
You guys are seriously like so much more than your looks. Like, let me tell you, like,
Yeah.
and I obviously knew that, but you guys are just such amazing human beings.
Aw.
And thank you so
You're
much
the
for taking your
best.
time. Like,
Seriously.
it's literally about to be Fashion Week. I know you guys are probably so busy, but we love you guys so much.
you
Where
guys
can
so
everyone
The best.
go follow you and check you out?
Yes, follow us.
Yeah.
What's your
where?
username?
Tell us
Share.
where.
Oh.
Tell us what. You can go.
Okay, Danielle Pheloung's Instagram, and then my TikTok for some reason is Danielle Phe, Phe. I don't know
Oh, yeah,
why.
it is.
So weird.
Can they
Because I
change
made it like
for
so
you?
long ago when I was like doing like the dances,
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We all do the dances.
and I didn't know that like this was gonna be my life.
I know, right? Isn't that crazy? Bridget, how about you?
Acquired Style on TikTok and then Acquired.style on Instagram.
We never talked about how you got that name briefly.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
say
Very
it.
brief. Oh, this tell
Oh, there's a story. Tell a story, babe.
I mean, listen, there's not that crazy of a story, but
Cute.
I always wanted to obviously do this and have like a fashion, lifestyle, whatever Instagram page. And one day I was like, oh, I feel like the name Acquired Style is like so unique because it's like when you think of an acquired taste, it's like a unique
Definitely.
take on, or it's something that's not the norm that you like. And so I was always like, oh, my fashion style or like my style is a little bit unique in a way. I don't know. I just thought I had like good style. I still do. And so I was like, that's a cool name, makes sense. And I had like never seen it anywhere before. So I was like, I'm just gonna save the Instagram handle just in case I ever like get the balls to do it. And then I remember like one specific day we were like down the shore and I had the Instagram for like maybe like a month or two and obviously didn't do anything with it. And Mitch was like, you just have to post, like just start. Like I love this name. Like you've always wanted to do it. Like just do it. And like that's when I did it.
Oh my god. That's her boyfriend,
shout
by
out
the way.
Mitch.
Motivating King.
We
That's-
love-
Oh my
He's
gosh.
the best.
He's
He's so
truly the
supportive.
best.
Yeah, he's been supportive since day
Oh
one.
my god,
I
I
think
could
that's
cry.
really
That is so sweet.
helpful.
Also, can we? I feel like you're one of the last of like this modern era of like quote influencers that like has a username. That, like,
Oh yeah,
a lot of
that.
people just go
So
by their
now
name
people like
now.
some people would be like, oh, that's so chuggy.
Oh, I don't think so at all. I think it's
Oh.
the coolest thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, thank you.
So much
You're not
cooler
gonna
than
change it,
Danielle
are you?
Phe.
No, I'm not going to change it yet, but
Yeah.
I love it, honestly.
Yeah.
I have no regrets with the name, and I think it's cool.
It's just
but-
so funny
So
because then
cool.
when we're like out at bars and stuff, girls will be like, "Are you Acquired Style?" And I'm like, "I'm
Right.
your sister."
Yeah.
It's like no one knows your name.
That is
like a lot of
so-
people don't know your
Well,
name.
I just put Bridget in the bio last year. People were like, what is your freaking name?
So then people would think, people who just watch us closely think that I'm Bridget because like Danielle has a separate page. She's Acquired Style.
oh
It's
my
like a
god,
little
that's her side
vibe.
account.
Yes.
Oh my god,
That's like her Finsta.
I think
like-
that was the case for a bit, but now I feel like our followers really know
Yeah.
us.
I feel like
and
they
that's-
Yeah, because you guys
yeah.
make videos like together now. I agree.
Yeah.
But you'd
Yeah.
be surprised. We still get comments like, "There's two of them." Like,
That has definitely slowed down, but yeah, that was going on for a while.
That's really funny. Wow.
Wow.
Well, you heard
Anyway,
it here first.
long
There's
story
two
short.
of them.
There
There's
are
two
two.
of them.
Yeah,
They're
you're
both
not
in the
seeing
room,
double.
they're not-
You're
Yeah.
not.
They're not seeing double. They're literally the most amazing people, and they will be back on Girls
Thanks
Go.
for having us on.
Yes,
Love you guys so
seriously.
much.
We love you guys.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.